Katie Ledecky's 15 minutes and 36 seconds over 1500 meters was more than a race victory. It was a demonstration of how physics, biomechanics, endurance and efficiency combine to produce elite performance in water. While many swimmers gradually lose speed as fatigue builds, Ledecky maintained remarkable consistency through nearly the entire race. Understanding how she achieved this reveals important lessons about power drag technique and the future of competitive swimming. How fast was Katie Ledecky swimming during the race? Katie Ledecky maintained an average speed of approximately 1.6 meters per second for more than 15 minutes. Sustaining that velocity through water is extremely demanding because water is hundreds of times denser than air and continuously resists forward motion. Why is water resistance such a challenge? Water creates drag that increases rapidly as speed increases. Every small gain in speed requires a disproportionately larger increase in energy output. This means swimmers must constantly balance power production with efficiency. What made this performance tactically impressive? Ledecky is famous for maintaining highly consistent lap times throughout long races. Rather than starting too fast and fading, she distributes her effort evenly, allowing her to sustain velocity while competitors often lose efficiency and speed during the closing stages. Why is pacing so important in the 1500-meter freestyle? Distance swimming rewards energy management. Swimmers who expend too much energy early often suffer from declining stroke quality, increased drag, and slower lap times later in the race. Consistent pacing helps preserve efficiency. How much power is required to swim at this speed? Based on hydrodynamic calculations, a swimmer moving at approximately 1.6 meters per second may need around 200 watts of mechanical power delivered into the water. Because the human body is not perfectly efficient, the actual metabolic energy expenditure can be several times higher. Why is swimming so energy demanding? Water resistance acts on every movement. Unlike running or cycling, swimmers must continuously overcome drag while maintaining body position, balance, and propulsion. Even small technical errors increase energy costs. How does Ledecky compare to professional cyclists? Elite cyclists can produce higher mechanical power outputs, but swimming is less mechanically efficient. As a result, the physiological demand placed on elite swimmers can be comparable despite lower measured mechanical wattage. What role does body position play in swimming speed? Body position is one of the most important factors affecting drag. Ledecky keeps her hips, legs, and torso close to the surface, creating a streamlined profile that minimizes resistance and conserves energy. Why do experts praise her technique? Her stroke appears simple but is extremely refined. She minimizes unnecessary movement, keeps a stable head position, and maintains a streamlined body line throughout the race. What is the two-beat kick? The two-beat kick uses one kick for each arm stroke cycle. It consumes less energy than sprint-oriented kicking patterns and helps maintain body balance and rhythm over long distances. Why not use a stronger kick throughout the race? Powerful kicking increases energy expenditure significantly. Distance swimmers often prioritize efficiency and save stronger kicking efforts for important moments near the finish. What is the six-beat kick? The six-beat kick involves more frequent leg action and generates additional propulsion. It is commonly used in sprint events where maximum speed is more important than long-term energy conservation. How does Ledecky use her kick strategically? She often employs an economical kick during much of the race while maintaining the option to increase intensity when necessary. This approach helps preserve valuable energy reserves. What is meant by stroke efficiency? Stroke efficiency describes how effectively a swimmer converts effort into forward movement. Efficient swimmers travel farther with each stroke while wasting less energy. What is stroke slip? Slip occurs when the hand moves through the water without generating maximum propulsion. Excessive slip means energy is wasted rather than converted into forward motion. How does Ledecky reduce slip? She uses an early vertical forearm position that allows her hand and forearm to function like a large paddle. This increases grip on the water and improves propulsion. What is the early vertical forearm technique? It is a catch position where the forearm rotates into an effective pulling surface early in the stroke, allowing more water to be pushed backward. Why is her breathing technique important? Many swimmers lose rhythm when breathing. Ledecky integrates breathing smoothly into her stroke pattern, which helps maintain efficiency and momentum. What makes her underwater phases effective? Strong push-offs and controlled underwater dolphin kicks help preserve speed gained from the wall while minimizing energy loss. How do modern racing suits help swimmers? Modern racing suits focus on compression muscle support and surface smoothness. They provide small efficiency gains but are far less influential than the supersuits that were banned years ago. Can technology alone create performances like this? No. Technology can help, but elite performances primarily result from physiology, training technique, race strategy, and years of skill development. What is the power-to-drag ratio? The power-to-drag ratio describes how effectively a swimmer converts power into speed while minimizing resistance. A swimmer with excellent technique can outperform a stronger athlete with higher drag. Why is reducing drag so valuable? Drag increases rapidly with speed. Small reductions in resistance can save significant amounts of energy over a long race. What happens if a swimmer tries to go slightly faster? Because resistance rises sharply, a small increase in speed may require a much larger increase in power output. This makes improvements at the highest level extremely difficult. Why does Ledecky remain dominant in distance swimming? She combines aerobic endurance, technical efficiency, intelligent pacing, strong propulsion, and exceptional consistency better than almost anyone in the history of the sport. What can future swimmers learn from this performance? Future champions can learn the importance of efficiency, body position, pacing technique, and energy management rather than relying solely on strength and power. How will future technology help swimmers? Advanced sensors, motion tracking systems, underwater cameras, and artificial intelligence will allow athletes to measure drag, stroke mechanics, and efficiency with unprecedented precision. Are humans close to the limits of distance swimming? Progress continues, but improvements are becoming smaller. Future breakthroughs will likely come from optimizing technique, training, and efficiency rather than dramatic increases in physical power. Why is this performance significant for the history of swimming? It demonstrates elite endurance swimming is a balance of physics, physiology, biomechanics, and strategy. The race serves as a blueprint for how distance swimming can be performed at the highest level. Finally, Katie Ledecky's 15 minutes and 36 seconds was not simply a fast swim. It was a demonstration of how power can be managed efficiently, how drag can be minimized, and how technique can remain stable under extreme fatigue. Her ability to maintain a remarkable power-to-drag ratio throughout 1,500 meters continues to define the gold standard for distance freestyle swimming. Future athletes may use new technologies and training methods, but the principles displayed in this performance will remain the foundation of elite endurance swimming.